Welcome to City Update. I'm Gab McRoberts, and today I'm joined by Andrew Barksdale. He is with the North Carolina Department of Transportation, and there are so many projects going around all over Fayetteville, so we invited Andrew to come down and share some updates on some of these projects. Now, right now, we're on 295, right where it ends, near Rayford Road. So what's the status of 295 project?
Gavin, thanks for having me on. Again, DOT is just trying to keep up with all the growth in Fayetteville, a lot of exciting things and exciting road projects. We are on a section of 295 that, as you can tell, is not open to traffic yet. It's on the south side of Rayford Road, and you probably drive by it and see all those bridges and wondering what's going on. Well, this part of the contract, this part of the road, will open in 4 years. The exciting news is North Carolina DOT awarded the final section of the Fayetteville Outer Loop this summer, and it will go all the way to Camden Road with an interchange at Strickland Bridge Road and Camden Road. So in 4 years, the section we're standing on right now, south of Rayford Road, will open, and you'll be able to go another 5 miles all the way to Camden Road. And in fact, in 4 years, the other section under construction all the way to Northern Robinson and I-95, that will already be open. They'll be open in about 2 years from now. And so 4 more years, you'll be able to go all the way from one end to the other.
That's exciting. I know this has been a project a long time in the making. I remember when the first section opened up on the north side of town. So this is going to provide a really nice, quick access route to get around Fayetteville, to get to Fort Bragg, or heaven forbid, if there's traffic jam on 95, you can kind of bypass it on the 295.
That's exactly correct. This road is improving regional mobility, safety. It's helping with commerce and Fort Bragg access, which was an important factor in the funding for this project, and it's just really exciting for the Fayetteville area.
Oh, I love it already. I use it a lot just to get to like Lake Rim Park when we have to go film the Senior Center West construction. It's a lot faster to get there. So I know there's another project just not too far away from here on Gillis Hill Road as well.
Well, you know, West Fayetteville, there's a lot of growth in West Fayetteville, and some of the roads are been there for a long time and are getting choked with traffic as there's more growth out by the Walmart and Gillis Hill Road. And that is another project that DOT has awarded already. And the widened Gillis Hill Road from Rayford Road to Stony Point Road, a little over a mile. It's going to be 4 lanes, bicycle routes, bicycle lanes, and sidewalks on both sides. That's about 3 years away, 2 or 3 years away from completion, and you're going to start seeing that as a work zone soon. They're already clearing some trees and grading some dirt, so you'll start seeing that actively. The road will not close for construction. You'll still be able to use the road. It will be a phased construction. We'll be building out a part of the new road, and when that's completed, we'll shift traffic onto the new portion and then build out the other portion. So the Gillis Hill Road will remain open. It will be a work zone, so just be careful going through the next 2 or 3 years until it's finished.
I know that's going to help a lot of the residents that live on the west side of town when trying to access Rayford Road and 295 to get to their destination. And there's a final project underway also on Rayford Road to help kind of alleviate some of that congestion as well, right?
Exactly. Rayford Road is just one of the most important historic and vital corridors all through Fayetteville, and it stretches from one end to the other. And the more urban portion of the Rayford Road, DOT has a long-term plan to upgrade all of that, one contract at a time. And that first contract was awarded, I guess, last year, and it's well underway. And it's near the old Rayford Road and Bunce Road section, that part there, kind of just west of Skybow Road. That section is being upgraded. Not a lot of widening, maybe adding some turn lanes, but adding concrete curb and gutter, improving the storm drainage system, and making sure all the sidewalks are connected on both sides so it's more pedestrian access friendly, adding some crosswalks and pedestrian signals, and just adding the median. So it's just going to upgrade the safety and functionality of that road and the drainage system and modernize it. And DOT does have a plan to keep doing that all the way east towards the Harris Teeter over the next few years when we're able to award some more contracts. And that will just upgrade that entire road. There'll be some widening, some added medians to improve safety, to reduce the risk of T-bone crashes, which are very dangerous, and that's kind of the main problem. The biggest crashes that we're having on Rayford Road are people turning left, crossing 4 or 5 lanes of traffic and misjudging it, and they're getting into a crash, and that's a very serious way to get in a crash that we want to reduce.
Kind of like what was the work that was done on Ramsey Street to kind of put in those medians and have people directed to specific intersections, and that did see a dramatic decrease in those type of dangerous collisions.
Absolutely. I mean, there are statistics show that when you add the medians and redirect traffic on the side road into turning safely to the right, it can reduce the crashes by over 50%, especially serious crashes. And the section of Rayford Road that's closer into town, that's now 3 lanes in each direction, that has an open center turn lane. And can you imagine Skybow Road today having an open center turn lane with 6 lanes? That median is just going to really improve safety. People all over, we're retrograding and upgrading roads for safety all over town for that, and it's going to be a big improvement.
Well, Andrew, I want to thank you for coming on and sharing all that great information about all the different road projects. Now, if a citizen wanted to learn more and see more specifics on all these projects, where can they go on the website?
That's a great question. Just go to ncdot.gov, and there's a section called Projects, and they can scroll down there and select Cumberland County or any county they want to, and they can see projects that are under construction, major projects that are under construction, like the ones we've talked about. And you can get maps and contact information. If you have questions about the construction, you can contact the resident engineer and they can answer your questions as well.
All right. Andrew, thank you for coming on and sharing that great information. And viewer, I want to thank you for joining us.